Alright, since nobody else is doing this. Ooh. The only thing I know about these characters is that they both use crouch canceling very well, and they're both very afraid of their opponent crouch canceling. As far as crouch canceling between these two goes, Samus has the advantage because she's heavier, and her attacks are hit hard enough such that if they get crouch canceled, it's not that big a deal. Whereas Lucario, some of his moves are pretty light. They just kind of tap you. So it's pretty easy to just crouch cancel through them. And Boat has said numerous times that he doesn't know how to deal with crouch canceling that well. And I don't claim to know much about Lucario, but one of the arcade ways you beat crouch canceling is just grab. Like what just happened. I'm not a prop. Well, at least he can tap someone's shield with dash attack and then confirm into the command grab if he needs it. Safety option. Got my hat back. Skylar's happy he won. Everybody's happy with the placement they got, except Kenny. That would be Dark Wolf. I refer to everyone on a first name basis. Oh, that was... When you're running in like that, it's tough, because if you're dashing in, or if you try to crouch cancel, or you do a down move, you're DIing like really bad for a down smash at the edge like that. You gotta be careful for that. Lately, both of these players have become much more disillusioned to the fake-out attempts that people have. Where you go in and then you back off to try to bait something and with punish. They don't fall for that as much as they used to. Makes for a much more honest neutral. But that also makes it so that when you fight somebody that doesn't understand that level of fighting game savvy, that you do have to start doing it again. Because they just swing. They just swing and swing and swing. Oh, I got it. I'm guilty of this too, especially as evidenced in my set versus Dark Wolf, that people need to learn how to hold on to the edge and force them on stage and then punish their landing leg. Wow, that was beautiful. He's got a damage lead. Oh, wait, no he doesn't. Not yet he doesn't. My bad. I'm blind. I can't read. Oh! Don't you jump on stage. You cannot shield when you're in the air. Don't you know this, Keith Jadeyes? Ooh! It's brutal. It's brutal. The weather's looking savage out there with these missiles. Let's go, Skylar. Top 3. Or top 1, rather. Oh. When you're on a platform, you just gotta get out. Like, if your back is faced to the edge, it's the perfect way to get off, so you can just let them push you off and then just fall off, and it's no big deal. But when your front is to the edge, you can't get pushed off like that, so you should, like, either do a quick reversal out of shield if you got... Oh my god. The bad DI for the down smash at the edge.
Alright, we'll see y'all next time.
Samus is dangerous like that.
And also remember that tomorrow is Street Fighter 5.
And Melee.
But tomorrow is Street Fighter 5. It's happening.
Probably won't get that big a turnout for Melee, maybe.
What?
Well, we might, because Senshicon finally learned their lesson and gave us gamer passes for a reduced price. But on the other hand, everybody knows that I'm here, and that's been historically a deterrent for newer players. Oh, he's going in. Well, I think I should just suck it up and fight both of these players on the stages I hate most, because I gotta learn how to do it at some point. And just running away from my problems is not a good way of dealing with them. Now, what that means is, I like big stages to move around on and outmaneuver my opponents. If I'm on small space, like Green Hill Zone and WarioWare and Fountain and Yoshi's Island, you don't have much room to move around, so it's stressful. It's really easy to get. Oh, it's really easy to just get smothered in pressure. And that's exactly what happened when I bought Dark Wolf. I was just looking for some space to move around, and I didn't have it because the save is too small. Ooh. Oh, confirm into. Oh, that's the Ryan special. I don't know if that's like a Lucario bread and butter, but he does that every chance he gets, and it's so amazing because it's a real spike. And real spikes are a blessing. Oh no, he's fine, but like it feels bad when you just jump into something and waste your jump like that. I mean, like you won't die off of it, but you still feel dumb about it. And feeling dumb, ooh, when you're up a stock, is a really good way to take the wind out of your sails. Oh, almost got it. That's the Lucario Ken combo. The boat. Oh, weathering the storm pretty nicely. Nice, smash the eye into the ground. Oh, don't. Oh, okay, well, whatever. He should have just buffer rolled away. He just wants his stock to be over at this point. When yeah, boat playing it smart, not giving him the gentleman stock like I did. Ryan's a businessman. He's still in high school and he's like 16, but he's such a businessman. He does not mess around when he comes to tournament sets. He takes the game so seriously, and he takes tournament sets so seriously. Like he doesn't put up with any nonsense. And I really like that about him. Oh, yeah. Mind your invisible line. For anyone who doesn't know, one of the beginner Smash fundamentals I teach is imagine the ground of the stage, the main stage, is a line, and after the edge, that line keeps going. When you're recovering, don't poke your head above that line. Otherwise, you'll get hit by projectiles, much like how Boat got sniped by the shot. Ooh. He needs like one solid conversion or a command grab. Ryan leaning back in his chair. He's happy he won that. I should probably be updating the scores. 1-1. Good job, me. Alright. Now, Keith knows that Dreamland is not the best idea. Like, people hate fighting Samus on Dreamland because she lives forever, and it's annoying to deal with, but that doesn't help Samus win the match. It just helps, it just delays the inevitable, if you will. Here, nice. He's just like, shoot yourself. Tagging him with the Zera, making it so he can't shield. Busting his chaps a little bit. Ooh. The back air from Lucario is so juicy. Oh. What's up, Nathan? Nathan, you want to commentate? It's a little lonely commentating by yourself sometimes. You don't have a second perspective if you're noticed. Oh, this player's doing one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I noticed.
Yeah. The only thing I know about Lucario is that he's got that in-air grab where he dunks you.
Yeah.
And I think that's
the main thing about Lucario is that he cancels all of his moves into each other like traditional fighting games.
He's like a better Ryu.
Of sorts. Now, I'm curious why Keith counterpicked here, because what he likes to do most is he likes to do the platform cancel missiles. And since there's no platforms here, he can't do that. Maybe he's afraid of platform follow-ups that Boat has been getting.
Well, that's like the only thing Samus ever wants is just platform missiles. It's so good. It's so good. It's like the best like spam you can do.
Or hey, I did mention to Jadeyes earlier that Ryan has been trying to implement stage control more, especially in the form of platform camping.
Yeah.
And so if he's worried about that, even though, in my mind, Ryan hasn't really demonstrated that he's used it well enough for it to be a threat.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he's afraid of it.
It's like in the early stages, right? Like, the idea's in his head, but he just can't execute, you know?
Oh my god. Marvel 3, vanilla Marvel 3 Wolverine with that ridiculous invincible dash.
I just hate how you can stall for so long. It must be super frustrating playing against anything.
I mean, like, yeah, I was just talking about this. I was hoping Keith wouldn't go to Dreamland because even though Samus lives forever there because the boundaries are colossal, and Samus has great recovery, she's pretty heavy, she's kind of hard to kill.
Super floaty.
Even though it takes forever to kill her, that doesn't help her win the game any because it doesn't allow her to use her projectiles in a threatening manner or her long limbs.
Like the platforms are too tall to like do like the short hop thing on like stadium.
The big thing is the up B at a shield.
Yeah.
But then again, Jadeyes is not a big proponent of that. That's more like a Jordo thing.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I don't know anything about PM. I don't know anything about these people. All I know is that Fitz owns me when I played Melee Net play with him.
Both of these guys are
super good.
They're the super mutants from Fallout 1.
I feel like if you're Jadeyes, you just want to kind of camp them out. Even though, like, you know, you got to get them high percent, and then you got the aura to deal with. Holy shit.
Like, even though playing against Jadeyes is not as overwhelming, like he doesn't mess you up with ridiculous pressure and combos the way Dark Wolf and Boat do. He still comes out on top, like, more often than those two. So it's like
he's playing really smart, like the
he wins the attrition war.
Yeah.
Oh, minding the invisible ceiling this time. Trying to sweet spot it so that the double jump grabs the edge, but that's hard to do if you just don't have enough room.
He definitely likes to approach. He likes to jump in and wave dash back and then just do something.
Yeah, wave dash back is.
I feel like
if you're not comfortable with wave dash back as Samus, pick a different character.
Yeah. I feel like Ryan should be trying to capitalize on that.
You also got to stay super grounded to abuse crouch canceling and.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because you're so heavy. You just crouch cancel like literally everything.
Now, one thing that's peculiar about Jadeyes' style is that he doesn't use up tilt. Like,
it's so good.
The spider climb. Does it have that much hits done? Oh my god. Wow.
Goodbye.
Oh, waiting out. Oh.
Oh, okay, smart.
Okay,
and
no launcher. No launcher follow-up. Too much damage.
He's hitting him so hard. You think Ryan could come back? I mean, he's got the aura. So, I mean, he could pull off some crazy shit, right? He's just gotta stop. I
would imagine that he's trying to clean this one up as best he can, and then save it for the next stock because he's got another stock he's got to work.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter. Is this 3 out of 5?
Jadeyes saying, "Come at me. I have the entire stage to work with."
I want to see what the counter pick is. This will be interesting.
Ryan likes. Never mind. I was gonna say he likes small stages. Well, that's the way I think. Like, his playstyle says he likes small stages to smother his opponent in pressure, and it's just hard to deal with. Maybe he likes the stage because of the platform, or it's just the right size. There's no wall climb that Jadeyes can abuse. Oh man.
Someone's hype over there.
There's some hype stuff right there.
Well, it's DDD
What the hell? Banky took a game off of Jed? Jed, shame on you. If you ever watch this, you should not be losing to Banky.
Banky's a legend.
Like, Banky is great, don't get me wrong, but he does not practice.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, I don't remember the last time I saw Banky playing this game.
Well, it's like...
where's he going to recover? If he did a jab reset into a down smash, he would have gotten the DI for the down smash, but still, that's a lot of damage to be taking for eating a random down air. Oh, don't stick your foot out like that. Not when they have the entire stage to back up onto.
Yeah. You just gotta play.
I mean, like, I'm super guilty of that.
Yeah.
Except I got a sword.
Yeah.
So it's a little different, but still, don't be attacking when you're trying to land.
Yeah. So it's just like the easiest punish ever.
That's probably it.
No.
Yeah.
Not enough aura.
Oh well, even game.
Well, yeah, even.
Pretty much even. I always say that it's not even because the person who lost their stock first has less momentum, and whatever moves they had to use in order to finish it up is slightly stale. So it's like, but whatever.
It's basically even.
I pay attention to little details like that.
Yeah, I just see 0-0, even stocks. So what's your goal as Lucario? What's the strat?
I've heard that he gets everything off of his dash attack. So
really?
like if you watch him play, every time he goes in, he goes for like a dash attack, and he cancels it into something else, and then he cancels that into something else because it's like, ugh, okay.
I think you'd be able to punish dash attack really well, but it seems like it's super like not laggy at all.
Well, like you would.
Ouch.
Again, mind that invisible line, please. But again, like I said, since it cancels into everything, it's not unsafe.
Yeah.
Like it is safe because of how Lucario works. Oh.
Me knowing nothing thinks that it should be unsafe.
Yeah.
But basically even game. Get that little bit of aura. What?
Dude, the command grab is just like, oh!
They just sit there and charge their smash attacks. Looking like noobs.
Oh.
Sick.
Okay, I thought he was going to get the boat. The boat is where he does the forward air into the command grab off stage and it spikes you.
Oh, yeah.
And you hate your life as you watch your... And
so
you hate your life as you watch your character just go, aww.
Straight down.
I'm not coming back from this. That's a spike. That, like, if you land that off stage, it should be a spike. Like that. Oh.
Nice, bro.
It's hard.
It's okay. Now it's an even game.
Dude, this is so even.
Let's see.
They landed one move.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
The missile grab. The missile grab. Okay. A couple years ago, I said this already, but you didn't hear it. A couple years ago, I fought Plup, and I didn't know it was Plup. I was just like, oh, it's just a random Samus player, no problem. And then he did missile grab, and I was just like, ugh. I was just like, I knew I was in trouble.
Yeah.
And then we ran him to Dreamland, and he lived to like 300%. And I looked over him before he was on his first stock, and I was on my last one. I was like, how do I kill you? And he was like,
you don't.
He's like, not my problem, bro.
Yeah.
No, he didn't say that, but that's what his facial expression said.
So you got that aura, bro. It's scary. I mean, even game.
That could have been point blank.
Look at that pressure.
I'm waiting for him to.
Oh no, it's okay. Not sick enough DI.
Okay, when he missed the approach, I was waiting for him to do the. I was waiting.